Hey guys, it's Edith. Just finished some of my showings here. I posted it not too long ago on YouTube and my Facebook page. So if you're on YouTube, feel free to subscribe so you can check out my crazy antics and the adventures of Edith, your Texas realtor. So I quickly jotted down a couple notes here while I'm in a driveway in regard to the pros of purchasing a house. So I'm just going to quickly run into it because I was kind of explaining it to my client, and she kind of made me think again, like why some people rent and why some people buy. So one of the pros as to why some of the people end up buying here in San Antonio is, one, cost of living is crazy low compared to California or your East Coast. And since the middle of the 20th century, home ownership has fluctuated between 62 to about 70% here in the US. San Antonio doesn't seem to be affected too much because there's always, we have so much land, we're expanding, there's always going to be homes, people are moving down, selling their houses from West and East Coast. You want to have retirement. So definitely because of San Antonio's growing population, people are buying, people are building equity for retirement. So as soon as you get to about 80% of your loan to value, you can pull some of that money out to do whatever it is you need to do. Go travel the world. I definitely want to travel the world. That'd be great, right? Buy your RV, maybe do US trips. What else? You can use it for projects. You can tap into it for something, right? Which brings me up to the second point. You can refinance your house. If you purchased your property back in the time frame where your interest rate was crazy, it went up to 17 at one point in the 80s. But if it's like 8%, 7%, something crazy around that amount, I know a couple lenders who are more than willing to help you save some money. And they'll look at the cost on what it would be to get your rate down to what today's market is. I think, don't quote me, I could be off, I'm not a loan officer, but it could be anywhere between 4 and 5%. If you are using a VA, I think that's for purchase, not too sure. I'll have to get back to you on that one, but definitely look into refinancing. That should save you some monies per month so that you can pocket that difference and be able to use it for whatever it is that you're into, right? Third thing that I wrote down real quick, tax benefits. Who does not like tax benefits? So if you're single, don't have any kids to claim, you're probably one to say, I need to claim some kids, I need to get some monies back on my taxes, right? Well, here's another tax benefit with it. You do get benefits not only federally, but if homestead. If you happen to be in the military, has some disabilities, age over 65, there's certain benefits that you get, breaks federally and with those homestead exemptions. So that's a third point I believe I made. Also, potential rental income. So today I did show a really cute house that had an apartment, a private little like bungalow apartment in the back, and it had a stable. It had 5 to 7 stables for horses that were no longer being used. You can completely fix up that entire building and do kind of like a multi-family unit dwelling apart from your residential property. As long as you're living on the property, you can go ahead and you can do whatever you want. I mean, you don't have any landlord telling you can't build and make more income. You can literally rent out an apartment and then do the multi-family dwelling, especially if it's on a 3-acre lot. That's, you know, what is it, that income properties that they have on HGTV? Yeah, who wouldn't want to make money? You can be off traveling the world while the tenants are paying for your house, essentially. Yeah, because rental rates can go up every year. As long as San Antonio prices keep going up, you can raise your rents. Which brings me to the other point. Freedom. You get freedom to be able to do what it is that you want to do. Let's say you wanted to do like a gym. You wanted to do something in your property. Paint your walls bright orange, whatever it is. I don't recommend you to do it orange, by the way, but you could do whatever it is that you want. You have creative freedom. You don't have a landlord telling you can't put custom mirrors or poles or gym or whatever it is in your house. You can paint your house rainbow colored, unicorns, butterflies. You're the boss, you're the homeowner. Last point that I wanted to bring out is a sense of belonging. So when you belong in a community, you have your neighbors. Your neighbors are going to get to know you. You're going to get to know them. You might love them or you might hate them, but you're going to have a sense of belonging. Instead of having to be on the go, go, go all the time, you can actually get to know people. They'll take care of your trash can when you're not there, put it in. I've seen neighbors that do that a lot. And you get invited. You get to go over to their house, watch the football games, go to the events, community. It's a sense of belonging. A lot of people travel so much, especially here in San Antonio. There's so much military communities tend to stick together because you'll start seeing them come in and out, or they'll rent out their house. Either way, even if military families do travel, you see them utilizing some of these pros of home ownership. You can make your income by renting it out. You can go ahead and get a sense of belonging because the families, they're hanging out for maybe a year or two. Or even if you're single and you get tired of that 2-story, or you found that perfect match and you want to move on to another property, you can rent out that property. That's income property, especially if you're young. Come on. I bought my house when I was in my early 20s. So most definitely just wanted to point that out. I know I'm rambling about a lot. I had a lot of coffee. With a straw, you don't want it staining your teeth. But yep, I don't know what else I can say in regards to benefits. I know it is gonna be a little bit of an expense at the beginning, but with all the pros that I pointed out, you end up saving money. Yes, you have to buy a lawnmower, or you can outsource for that. I did for 5 years, my house. If you get a good home warranty, you don't have to worry about having to fix little issues that happen in the house. I can help you with that. Peoples. And as well as if there happens to be an issue with the house, let's say the roof has an issue, you have your homeowner's insurance, you have burglary in your house. It happens everywhere, not only on the south side, west side, east side. It happens on the north side, believe it or not. Yeah, you have your insurance. It covers up to a certain deductible, so I definitely get you a couple price quotes, to see what it is and cost and whatnot. Yeah, so if you have any questions, or if you happen to have a property that you are wanting me to look at to see how much your property is worth to possibly downsize or move on to the next property, let me know. Send me a quick message, or text me, or Google me, or Twitter me, or whatever it is, whatever source that you find me on. I should be available to get back at you with that. Definitely always consider the pros. Be positive. Look forward to the next day. Make your money. Enjoy life. And definitely travel if you can. You guys, thank you so much for putting up with me for these 8 minutes or so. Let me know. Edith Melendez, your Texas Realtor.